welcome back to Daily English Talk. We are absolutely delighted to have you here with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Today's subject is incredibly important for so many learners. We're discussing this major challenge. You understand English, but you can't speak it.
Oh, this one is so real. Yes, many learners can understand videos, podcasts, teachers, and subtitles, but when it's time to actually speak, their mind goes completely blank.
Suddenly, the brain says, "No English today. Goodbye."
Exactly. And that can feel frustrating, discouraging, and even a little frightening. You know the words, you understand the meaning, but your mouth just says, maybe later.
In today's lesson, we will give you 8 powerful strategies to unlock your English voice. Not magic strategies, real ones.
Yes, simple, practical, daily speaking strategies. We'll talk about why speaking feels difficult, how to make it easier, and what you can do every day to speak more naturally.
So, if you often think, "I understand English, but I freeze when I speak," this lesson is for you.
And if you've ever said, "I know this word, why can't I say it?" this lesson is also for you.
If you enjoy our lessons, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And click the notification bell so you don't miss our next English practice session.
All right, let's dive in. Marco, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing well, but a little reflective.
Reflective? What's on your mind?
Because I watched a short interview in English this morning.
That sounds normal.
It is. I understood almost everything. Then I paused the video and tried to answer the same question myself, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. My brain was full, but my mouth was completely empty.
That is incredibly relatable.
Thank you. I feel understood. How about you? How are you today?
I'm good, calm, focused, and prepared. I made tea, went over a few lesson notes, and listened to a short podcast while tidying up.
That sounds like a very organized morning.
I know. What did you do over the weekend?
I met a friend for coffee on Saturday, and we talked about language learning.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, she said she understands a lot of English, but she still feels nervous when speaking.
I hear that all the time.
Me too. This weekend, I also tried to practice English alone in my room for 10 minutes.
That's great.
It started well, but then I forgot a simple word like mirror, and suddenly I felt very dramatic.
That happens to so many learners.
I looked at the mirror and thought, "What are you called? I know you."
That is funny, but also very real.
Speaking of understanding a lot but freezing when it's time to speak, today we're helping our viewers unlock their English voice.
Yes, we're going to make speaking feel smaller, easier, and more natural.
Let's begin with the fundamental problem. Why do so many learners understand English but still struggle to speak it?
I think one reason is pressure. When you listen, you simply receive information, but when you speak, you have to create it.
Exactly. Listening is different from producing language.
Wait, what does producing mean here?
It means making the language yourself. You choose the words, the grammar, the order, and the sound.
Oh, so speaking is active work.
Yes, very active work. That explains a lot.
Another reason is fear. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, they overthink before they speak.
Exactly. And when you overthink, you stop the flow.
I do that in English and sometimes even in my native language.
Very common. So what's strategy number 1?
Strategy number 1 is to start with very short answers.
Oh, I like that already.
Many learners think they need to speak in long sentences. That creates pressure.
Yes, they want to sound impressive immediately, but that often makes them freeze.
Freeze means to stop suddenly because of fear, stress, or uncertainty.
Ah, yes, my speaking brain freezes a lot.
So instead of trying to say a full paragraph, start with one short sentence.
Like if someone asks, "How are you?" I don't need a speech.
Exactly. You can say, "I'm good," then add one more line. "I'm a little tired today."
That feels much easier.
Yes, speaking gets easier when the first step is small.
So if someone asks, "What do you do on weekends?" I can start with, "I usually stay home." Then maybe add, "I watch movies and clean a little."
Perfect. Start small, then expand. That already feels less intimidating.
Good. Strategy number 2 is to practice with chunks, not single words.
Okay, wait, what does chunk mean?
A chunk is a small group of words that often go together, like "to be honest."
Exactly. Or I'm not sure. That makes sense. Can you say that again?
So instead of memorizing only one word, I learn a ready-made piece.
Yes, chunks help you speak faster because the words already belong together in your mind.
That's smart. For example, don't just learn the word agree, learn "I agree with you." Don't just learn think, learn "I think it's a good idea."
Ah, that gives the word a home.
Exactly. A home and a purpose.
I like that image. Chunks are easier to remember and easier to use in real conversations.
So if I want to unlock my English voice, I should collect useful mini sentences.
Yes, very useful mini sentences. Can you give 5 good starter chunks?
Of course, I think, for me, the problem is, the good thing is, and it depends.
Oh, it depends is powerful.
Very powerful, short and natural.
Strategy number 3.
Strategy number 3 is to shadow short phrases out loud.
Shadow, like a dark shape on the wall?
Not that kind. In language learning, shadowing means listening to a short phrase and repeating it quickly after the speaker.
Ah, like copying the rhythm and sound.
Exactly. So if I hear, "I'm really looking forward to it," I pause and repeat it.
Yes, or repeat along with the speaker if you can.
That sounds helpful for pronunciation, too.
It is. It helps with pronunciation, rhythm, speed, and confidence.
Do learners need long audio for this?
No, short is better. 10 seconds is enough. 1 sentence is enough.
That's nice. No need for a huge study plan.
Exactly. Keep it light. For example, shadow 3 short phrases every morning for 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes?
Yes, small daily practice works really well.
I like short practice. My attention span likes short practice, too.
That's why it works for so many people.
What is strategy number 4?
Strategy number 4 is to answer the same simple questions again and again.
Really? The same questions?
Yes, repetition builds speaking speed.
Huh, I thought repetition was boring.
It can feel boring, but it is powerful.
So what kind of questions?
Simple ones. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? What do you like to eat? How was your day? What did you do this weekend?
Oh, daily life questions.
Exactly. If you answer the same question 10 times over a week, your answer becomes faster and more natural.
That makes sense. The first answer is slow, the 5th answer is smoother, the 10th answer is much easier.
I actually do that with introductions.
Really?
Yes, when I practice, I answer, "Tell me about yourself," in 3 different ways.
That's excellent. 1 short answer, 1 medium answer, and 1 answer when I'm sleepy.
The sleepy answer is also important.
Very important.
Strategy number 5 is to record yourself speaking.
Ah, the scary one.
Yes, many learners fear this because hearing your own voice is always strange.
It can feel strange, but it is very useful.
Why?
Because recording helps you notice what's really happening. Maybe you speak too fast. Maybe you pause too much. Maybe your sentences are short but good. Maybe your pronunciation is better than you think.
Oh, that last one is nice. Many learners think they sound terrible, but actually they sound okay.
So recording gives you real evidence. Real evidence, not fear.
How long should the recording be?
Start with 30 seconds, then go to 1 minute.
That sounds possible.
Yes. For example, every night answer one question on your phone. What did I do today? What did I eat? What is one thing I enjoyed?
I can do that.
Good. Strategy number 6 is to use speaking triggers in daily life.
Wait, what is a trigger here?
A trigger is something that reminds you to do an action.
Ah, like a signal.
Exactly, a signal. For example, every time you make coffee, say 3 English sentences. Every time you open your laptop, ask yourself one question in English. Every time you look in the mirror, describe how you feel.
Oh, I love that. Tiny speaking moments connected to real life.
Yes, real life makes practice easier to remember.
So if I brush my teeth, I can say, I'm tired today, I have 2 meetings, I want lunch already.
That is excellent and very real.
Thank you. Honest English.
Very honest.
Strategy number 7.
Strategy number 7 is to stop waiting for perfect grammar before you speak.
Oof, many learners need to hear that.
Yes, perfection slows people down.
What does perfection mean exactly?
It means trying to make everything completely correct.
And that sounds nice, but in speaking, it can become a trap.
Exactly, because conversation moves fast. So if I wait for the perfect sentence, the moment is gone.
Yes, often a simple imperfect sentence is better than silence.
That is such an important idea. For example, if you want to say, I went to the store and bought fruit, but you forget one part, say something simpler. I go to the store, I buy fruit. Not perfect, but clear.
Yes, clear first, perfect later. That should be on a poster somewhere.
It is a very useful rule.
And strategy number 8?
Strategy number 8 is to build a tiny daily speaking habit.
Tiny again. I notice a pattern.
Yes, small habits win, not giant dramatic plans.
Usually not. Giant plans often disappear after 3 days.
True, very true. A tiny daily speaking habit can be 5 minutes in the morning, 1 minute after lunch, or 2 voice recordings a day.
So consistency matters more than intensity.
Exactly. Wait, what does consistency mean?
It means doing something regularly over time.
Ah, not once with a lot of energy, but often with steady effort.
Perfect definition.
Let's go deeper into these strategies with real examples.
Good. I want the practical version.
Let's start with strategy number 1 again. Short answers. Imagine someone asks, what do you usually do after work?
My old answer is, after work, well, usually depends.
Yes, that's common. New answer. I usually go home and rest.
Great. Then add one more detail. I usually go home and rest, sometimes I cook, and sometimes I watch videos.
Excellent. That is already a strong answer. Short answer first, then detail.
How do I use strategy number 2 with chunks in this example?
Use chunks like I usually, most of the time, sometimes I, and the reason is. So I can say, most of the time I go home early. The reason is simple. I'm tired.
Perfect. That sounds much more natural than random words.
Yes, chunks create flow.
Let's do strategy number 3, shadowing.
Okay. Imagine you hear this line in a podcast. I'm trying to get better at speaking. You repeat it out loud 3 times.
Yes. First slowly, then with more rhythm. I'm trying to get better at speaking. I'm trying to get better at speaking. I'm trying to get better at speaking.
Excellent. I can feel the rhythm when I repeat it.
That's the point. Your mouth gets used to the movement.
Mouth training.
I like that. It is a kind of training.
Yes. What if learners feel shy speaking out loud alone?
Then start quietly. Whisper if needed, but still move your mouth.
Interesting. So even quiet speaking helps.
Yes, silent reading is different. Your mouth needs practice too.
That is important.
Now, strategy number 4. Answer the same question many times.
Let's pick one question. What do you do on weekends?
First answer, I stay home. Fine. Second answer, I usually stay home, clean a little, and watch movies. Good. Third answer, on weekends I usually stay home, do some cleaning, and watch a movie at night.
Excellent. See, each answer becomes fuller and smoother.
Yes, repetition really works.
It does.
Strategy number 5. Still scares me a little. Recording.
Yes. Let's make it lighter. Don't record a speech. Record a daily update. Like, today is Monday. I'm a little tired. I worked a lot today. Tonight, I want noodles.
Exactly. Real, simple daily language.
And then I listen back.
Yes. Listen once. Don't judge too hard.
That's hard.
I know. So listen for only one thing.
Maybe volume, maybe speed, maybe one pronunciation point.
Not 20 problems at once.
Exactly. One focus each time.
That feels healthier.
Much healthier.
Strategy number 6. Speaking triggers may be my favorite.
Why?
Because I forget practice, but I don't forget coffee. Connect English to coffee. Perfect.
Every morning coffee equals 3 English sentences.
Yes. Or every time you leave home, say where you're going. I'm going to work. I need to buy bread. I'll be home at 6.
That's so simple. Simple is powerful.
Do you use speaking triggers?
Yes. When I cook, I describe what I'm doing. I'm cutting onions. I'm boiling water. This smells good.
Oh, I do that too sometimes.
Really?
Yes, but usually badly. I'm cutting the green thing.
That still counts.
Thank you for supporting my vegetable English.
You're welcome.
Strategy number 7 feels emotional.
Many learners wait too long because they want perfect grammar.
Yes, they study and study, but they don't speak enough.
I know a learner like that. She understands almost everything, but when she speaks, she apologizes every 10 seconds.
That is common. She probably needs more speaking experience, not more fear.
Nice sentence.
Thank you. Mistakes are part of speaking. You improve by using the language, not by hiding from it.
So if I say, yesterday I go to the market, people still understand me.
Often, yes. Later, you can improve it to, yesterday I went to the market, but communication comes first.
Exactly. That is freeing.
It is.
Strategy number 8. The tiny daily habit sounds small, but maybe it's the biggest one.
I agree, because all the other strategies work better with regular practice.
So, what is a good daily speaking plan for a busy learner?
Here's one simple plan. 2 minutes of shadowing in the morning, 1 short answer to 1 daily question at lunch, 1 30-second voice recording at night.
That's it?
That's enough to start.
Wow, that feels possible even on a busy day.
Exactly. The goal is not to win one perfect day. The goal is to keep going.
I think many learners need permission to keep it small.
Yes, small practice is real practice.
Can we go through all 8 strategies quickly with examples?
Yes. Strategy 1, short answers. I'm tired. I'm at home. I like coffee. Strategy 2, chunks. I think. To be honest, the good thing is. Strategy 3, shadowing. Repeat a short, useful sentence from audio. Strategy 4, answer the same common questions many times. Strategy 5, record your voice for 30 seconds. Strategy 6, connect English speaking to daily triggers like coffee, mirrors, or walking. Strategy 7, speak before grammar feels perfect. Strategy 8, build a tiny daily routine and stay consistent.
Excellent. Thank you. I sound almost professional.
Almost.
Fair.
One more important idea. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes from speaking.
Oh, that is so true. Many people wait to feel ready, but readiness comes after practice.
Exactly. So if a learner says, I'm waiting until I feel confident, the answer is start small now.
Nice. And if a learner says, I don't have enough time, use 1 minute.
Perfect. And if a learner says, my grammar isn't good enough, say the simple version.
Excellent. And if a learner says, I'm afraid I sound bad, record yourself and check the truth, not the fear.
Very good. I think I learned something too.
That's always the plan.
You know, Marco, while we were talking, we used many useful words.
Yes, and thankfully my English voice is still here.
Good. Let's review the key vocabulary.
First word, freeze. This means to stop suddenly because you feel nervous, stressed, or unsure.
A very important word for many learners. Exactly. We used it when we talked about learners who understand English but freeze when they speak. For example, I understand the question, but I freeze when it's my turn. And you can also say, he freezes in meetings even when he knows the answer.
Very good. Another example is, don't worry if you freeze for a second. A useful note, freeze is the action, and frozen describes the state.
What makes you freeze most?
Fast questions. My brain suddenly takes a small holiday.
Very honest.
Next word, produce. In this lesson, it means to make the language yourself, not just hear it.
Exactly. We said listening is receiving, but speaking is producing. For example, she understands English well, but producing sentences is harder, and it's easier to understand language than to produce it.
Good. Another example is, practice helps you produce words more quickly. A tip: this word is a little formal, but useful in learning discussions.
What do you think is harder, understanding or producing?
Producing, 100%.
Next word, chunk. This means a small group of words that often go together.
One of my favorite ideas today. We said chunks help you speak faster. For example, I'm not sure is a useful chunk, and to be honest is another common chunk.
Exactly. Another example is learn chunks, not only single words. A useful note, chunks make speaking smoother because you don't build every sentence from zero.
What chunk do you use most?
Probably I think, and it depends.
Great choices.
Next word, shadow. In language learning, this means to repeat after a speaker to copy the sound and rhythm.
Not the wall shadow, the speaking shadow. We talked about shadowing short phrases. For example, I shadow one sentence from a podcast every morning, and she shadows the speaker to improve rhythm.
Very good. Another example is short shadowing practice helps pronunciation. A tip, shadow short audio first, not long speeches.
Do you like shadowing?
Yes, because it feels active. My mouth wakes up.
Excellent.
Next word, trigger. This means something that reminds you to do an action.
The reminder signal. We used it in speaking triggers. For example, my morning coffee is my English trigger, and every time I open my laptop, I use it as a speaking trigger.
Good. Another example is find daily triggers that already happen in your routine. A related word is habit, but a trigger starts the habit.
What trigger works best for you?
Coffee. Coffee starts many things in my life.
I believe that.
Next word, record. This means to save sound or video so you can listen or watch later.
The scary but useful one. Yes, we talked about recording your voice for 30 seconds. For example, I record a short answer on my phone every night, and when I listen to my recording, I notice my pauses.
Exactly. Another example is recording helps you hear your real progress. A tip, keep the recordings short at first.
Do you record yourself often?
More now than before. Short recordings feel possible.
Good.
Next phrase, in a row. This means one after another without a break.
Oh, yes. Useful for repetition. We talked about answering the same question many times in a row. For example, I answer the same question 5 days in a row. And she practices for 10 minutes in a row every morning.
Good. Another example is doing something several days in a row builds momentum. A related idea is consistency.
How many days in a row can you keep a habit?
If the habit is small, quite a lot. If it's huge, maybe 2 days.
That is very realistic.
Next word, perfection. This means trying to make everything fully correct.
The trap word. Yes, we said perfection can stop learners from speaking. For example, perfection is not the goal in conversation. And if you wait for perfection, you may stay silent.
Exactly. Another example is progress matters more than perfection. A useful note, perfection sounds positive, but in speaking it can create pressure.
Do you chase perfection?
Less now. Perfection makes me tired.
Very wise.
Next word, consistency. This means doing something regularly over time.
The big habit word. We said consistency matters more than one dramatic study day. For example, 5 minutes a day with consistency can change your speaking. And her consistency is stronger than her motivation.
Very good. Another example is consistency helps language stay active in your mind. A tip, consistency often begins with very small goals.
What helps you stay consistent?
Small tasks, very small tasks.
Final phrase, unlock your voice. This means to help your speaking become more natural, active, and available.
I like this phrase. It sounds hopeful.
It is hopeful. We used it in the title. For example, daily speaking practice can unlock your voice, and simple habits help unlock your English voice over time.
Exactly. Another example is, you don't need perfect grammar to unlock your voice. A note, this is more of a motivating phrase than a technical term, but it is useful and clear.
What helps unlock your voice most?
Feeling safe enough to speak badly at first.
That is an excellent answer.
Let's do a quick summary list.
Fast review time. Freeze. Stop suddenly because of nervousness or stress. Produce. Make the language yourself. Chunk. A small group of words that often go together. Shadow. Repeat after a speaker to copy sound and rhythm. Trigger. Something that reminds you to act. Record. Save your voice so you can listen later. In a row, one after another without a break. Perfection. Trying to make everything fully correct. Consistency. Doing something regularly over time. Unlock your voice. Help your speaking become active and natural.
Okay, Marco, that was a lot of talking about unlocking your English voice.
Yes, I feel like my speaking habits got a full workout today.
Let's think about what we learned.
First, we learned why speaking feels harder than listening. Listening is receiving, but speaking means producing language yourself.
Then we talked about making speaking smaller and easier. We use strategies like short answers, useful chunks, and simple daily questions.
After that, we looked at active practice methods. Yes, we learned shadowing, recording, and repeating answers many times.
Then we discussed daily life speaking habits. We talked about triggers, tiny routines, and using real life for practice.
After that, we talked about mindset, a very important part. We learned not to wait for perfect grammar or perfect confidence.
Finally, we learned that small daily practice can build real progress. Exactly. 5 minutes every day can matter more than one giant study day.
The main message is simple. If you understand English but struggle to speak, start small, speak often, and don't wait for perfection.
Yes, your English voice grows when you use it.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, because your comments always help make the next lesson better. Our question of the day is, which of the 8 strategies do you want to try first and why?
I'll answer first. I want to focus on speaking triggers because I forget practice, but I never forget coffee.
That is very honest. My answer is a little different. I would choose recording because it helps learners notice real progress.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay. Different learners need different tools.
So viewers, we want to know about you. Please tell us in the comments. You can write, I want to try strategy number blank because blank, or the strategy that helps me most is blank because blank, or my biggest speaking problem is blank, so I want to practice blank.
These simple templates can help you start quickly, and writing your answer helps more than you think.
Yes, it helps us make better videos and helps you practice writing in English.
So please share your answer with us. We'd love to read it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you speak with more confidence and less fear.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell too. That way you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all wonderful students, and we're always happy to practice with you. Keep practicing. Remember, your English voice does not appear in one day. It grows with small daily use.
Yes, one short sentence today is better than silence for a week.
Have a wonderful day, evening and night. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep unlocking your voice. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.